Welcome to VVork. In this video, we're going to do something in vRealize operations that many people think you can't do. Welcome back. I don't know about you, but I love it when people tell me you can't do something. Let me show you something that people say you can't do, but you can. Here we are in the lab environment, and in the lab environment you can see that I'm in the dashboard section, and what I'm working on right now is a dashboard that has a single widget called the alert list widget. And what I want this alert widget to do is to just focus on the type of alerts that I want. Right now I'm getting loads of alerts on all sorts of different types of objects, such as hosts and VMs and the vCenter server and data stores and clusters and so forth. And that's not what I want. I need a dashboard that's designed to help me focus on a specific set of virtual machines. Well, in an earlier video in this video series, by the way, if you jump straight to this video, if you haven't seen the playlist, click the info icon up above in YouTube, and there's a playlist for lots of videos. There's not just this one. But anyways, in an earlier video, I showed you how, very briefly, how to create a dashboard that uses tags to filter what it's showing you. So why don't we try that technique? Let's see if we can filter out some of this extra noise here, filter out the hosts and the vCenter servers that are showing up as alerts here. Well, to do that, I would go to the edit button, and I could filter by picking one object, like this one VM, but I don't want a list of the alerts for just one VM. I have a select set of VMs I want to know about. So the alert section is going to let me down here. And furthermore, if I go to the tag picker section, I could go to object types. So there's the object types tag, and I could scroll down to the virtual machine tag value, like I'm doing here. There we go, selected it, and then if I save this dashboard, it's going to be closer to what I want. What we see here is all of these are virtual machines that these alerts are about now, which is great, but I don't want this VM to show up in my list. He's not one of my special VMs. My special VMs are these VMs that have names like scale 02 or scale 01. So I could I could mess around with tags in vRealize operations, but ultimately it's still not going to do quite what I want. So let me go clear the tag and the tag value, and we're going to come at this from a different direction. What I'd like to be able to do is to scroll through this list here and find a custom object group that I've defined that does an object name match against scale. That would match scale 01 and scale 02. But no matter how I try looking in this list, I don't see any of the custom object groups that I've created. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to create a custom object group that will show up as an available tag that we can pick. But what we're going to do differently this time when we create the custom object group is first of all, let me bail out of this dashboard. It's not working for me anyway, so let me bail out of here. What we're going to do is go to the administration section. Normally you'd go straight to the environment section to create your custom object group, but we're going to go to administration first. I'll discard the dashboard that I've been creating so far. In the administration section, there's one thing that you can do that has to do with custom object groups, and that's to create a group type. I'm going to create a new group type. In addition to the group types that we already know, such as department, environment, function, and so forth, I'm going to create my own new group type. Now, this name here is not a great name. My custom object group type is not a great name, but I've chosen this name so that it really stands out. My custom object group type. So now I have a new type. And what I'm going to do with that type, I'm still in the vRealize operations client here. I've just switched to a screen where I'm already in the middle of creating a custom object group called special VMs. It's going to use the vSphere solution default policy. It's going to be a dynamic group, and it's going to be a group of virtual machines whose name contains the characters SCALE. But the key thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to choose my custom object group type. That's the group type that I just created. So I'm going to create that. I'm going to scroll down and test it to make certain it's matching just the VMs I want. So good, it's matching scale 01 and it's matching scale 02. It's not matching that other some Linux VM. So this is working perfectly. I'll click close. I'll click OK to create my custom object group. And then let's go create that dashboard again. So I'll go to Dashboards, Actions, Create Dashboard, and I need an alert list widget. So I'll drag an alert list widget in. I'll close this section down below. I don't want to see these sorted by time. I want to see them sorted, grouped by not grouped at all. Okay, and I'm going to resize my widget so that we can see more of what's going on. So again, currently my alert list widget is showing me alerts for every single object type. To fix that, I'm going to go to the edit button once again. I am going to go to the tag picker section, but remember earlier we went to the tag picker section and went to object types virtual machine. That didn't work for us because it matched too many VMs. And then we tried looking for our new custom object group, but we couldn't see it anywhere. But if you scroll down a ways in this alphabetized list, you'll notice that there's something here called my custom object group type. And that didn't exist before. That just got created. That's the group type that we just set up. If I expand it, notice, let me scroll a little bit so you can see this here. Notice that there's our custom object group and I can select it. So I've now got this set up so that my custom object group is a selectable tag value. If I select special VMs, and it's 2 VMs that it's currently matching, and since this is a custom object group, if I add more VMs called scale 03, scale 04, they're going to automatically get matched. If I select that tag value and click Save, notice that once again my alert list widget is displaying alerts, but not for all the objects in my infrastructure, not for all the VMs, but just the VMs that are part of my custom object group. So there you have it. That's how you create a custom object group and use it like a tag value when creating things such as dashboards. They said you couldn't do it, but you can. That was our last video on custom object groups. Join me in the next video for our next exciting vRealize operations topic.